and mighty works were wrought by his hands. But they were offended at him. Okay, continue.
But Jesus said to them, a prophet is not without honor, except in his own country, among his own relatives, and in his own house. Now he could do no mighty work there, except that he laid his hands on a few sick people and healed them.
Okay, verse number 6.
And he marveled because of their unbelief. Then he went about the villages in a second, teaching, sending out the 12. And he called the 12 to himself and began to send them out two by two, and gave them power over unclean spirits.
Amen. So clearly, it was not a fail of power. Because shortly after that, he went with his disciples, gave them power, which he had distributed two by two. And they went around the city, the village, and they were teaching, and many people were healed. But the offense that they had towards Jesus, look at how they address him. Is this not the son of a, this is not a carpenter? The man came as a minister of the word. He came as a pastor, but you are reducing him to what he used to do. That, oh, we know this boy. He used to work with his father the carpenter. This is the boy that his father used to send around, to do the carpentry work. They are not seeing the power that is upon him. They are not seeing the grace. Not seeing the grace and accepting the grace, it stopped them to receive from him. You cannot receive from someone in dishonor. This is a sickness of Africa, from Cape to Cairo. It's a sickness in Africa that we don't know how to honor that which God has given to us. We do not know. I understand that if maybe I have to go to my village back home, where I come from, the Wayeni village where I come from. Wayeni village. Probably they are not going to receive me. The first thing they will say, Ebranel. And some, that I grew up, they say Pandam, but don't use that name. The people that I grew up with, because of the things that maybe I used to do when I was growing up. And by that, it means that they will stop the flow. What is honor? What is honor? I wrote a few things here which will help you. And if you have something to write. Because honor is that thing that will give you access to greater doors. Honor is seeing value the way God sees it. Write it down. Or maybe you will listen to the video afterwards. Honor is seeing value the way God sees it. To honor means to esteem, to value, or treat as weighty or precious. I want to repeat that. Honor means to esteem, to value, or treat as weighty or precious. Now in the Old Testament, that word is also used as glory. It's kabod in Hebrew. It means weighty, heavy, or significant. But in the New Testament, they use the word timau, which means to prize, to revere, or to assign value. So it means they did not assign value to Jesus. They did not receive him as God wanted him to be received. They did not recognize the weightiness, the significance of the things that he carried. And anything that you did not receive, it will not work for you. Anything that you look down on or look down upon, it is not going to work for you. It is a principle. Honor is about recognizing God's value in people, positions, and principles. I want this message to sink in you. It is what? Recognizing God's value in people, in positions, and in principles. Every time you dishonor someone, you are not ascribing value to that person. People value people based on what they wear, or what they drive, or how they speak, not what they carry. If we were to go to a place where they don't know us, because maybe of the way I am dressed today, I might be given a chair, and someone who might be my leader, if he's not wearing like I'm wearing, they might not be given a chair. Because people are not giving what? Value to that person. And by that I'm saying it is important that you present yourself well to people. Otherwise you will mess up the arrangements of things. God said that people look at the appearance of man, but me, God, I look at the heart. So God is telling you already that people receive people by the way they appear. So if you want to be received well by people, you must do what? You must appear well. It is God who said it. He said that people, they receive people by the way they appear. But I, God, I look at the heart. People don't have that discernment unless if they're prophets.